I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Hello, everyone, anyone, and I hope you enjoyed that special little introduction to RimWorld. That was the failed colony, and we shall always remember the Pandaville. Yes, it did not end well. I'm playing permadeath mode just without actually being on permadeath because that's the way I roll. If you're gonna put this in the same series, but it's technically the first episode of it, but it'll be episode 5. I don't know. I'll try to differentiate it somehow. But we're going to go back into things. One thing that we're going to do is we're going to scenario edit this son of a gun. Our edit mode for our last one. Couple things we want to make sure we don't want to do. I'm cool. We're going to screw this. Forget about the 4 straight thing, okay? But we're still going to use the same sort of things. Labrador. Don't want it to be a Labrador. I think we're going to go someplace a little bit more. I think we want a Husky. You know what I mean? We want a Husky. We want a nice dog. And just changing some things up. Cryo sleep sickness, it's like, whatever. It doesn't really matter when they first start. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of it. It just makes things slower at the start. It doesn't really impact things too hard. Pack of survival meals because I have an extra colonist. So let's bump that up to like 11 or so. I'm still keeping this. We're still starting with the cows. And yeah, that I will save this. Bim, bam, boom. Settlers on the rim. Overwrite that. BS. Okay, so that's first. So, okay. I've not learned my lesson. We're still playing a challenge. A challenge game. Requires strategy attacks and luck to survive. Luck was out with me. I did not know that was going to happen. I'm not changing narrators or AIs or anything like that. I've already given the introduction of how this all works before, but see the first stalk accelerate. No, we are going with Ziyal. Same plan as before, okay? And did I make it the giant size? I don't remember. Whatever. It's 400 times 300. I don't think I made it the giant size. But we will find a place to land, and I'll let you know. Minkar. So Ziyal makes the planet Minkar. But we'll find a new place to build. We're not going to go with the arid shrubland like last time because that came with its own problems. I think what we're going to do is we're going to look for a year-round place in a temperate forest because obviously I'm bad at video games. Mountainous, got a lot of rainfall. It's got year-round growing, temperate forests. Bim, bam, boom. You don't really have to worry about too much. Advanced. We make sure that we'll do 300 by 300. Performance, yada yada. And we shall start in the spring, because that is always a fun time to start before summer approaches. And all this. So, if you are playing along at home and want to prove that I'm utter crap at how I did things, it is going to be 20, 27 by 50, 50. That's the place I've chosen pretty much around here. It's got sandstone, slate, granite. It's got things around it. So that's the selecting site. Now we have our people. I'm still going to attempt to name them after people that are commenters, but I may start off with them not being so. So anyway, this is the part where I cut away and I try to make it so that we have a decent starting crew that's not going to make me really annoyed because I'm already looking at all these people. Look at all these people. They're like just, most of them are just jerks. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back after pressing the randomize button a bunch of times. Let me show you our wonderful, capable crew. We have ourselves Sparkles, which I actually put a Z in there. That no commenter's been named Sparkles, but the name Sparkles is so great. I figured, why the heck not? She's going to be a special snowflake, taking care of animals, construction, and she's good at crafting and artistic stuff. Why not? Then we have Rob, the everyman. Rob is short for somebody. That's all I'll say. Chemical fascination. I don't really know about that, but they sure are pretty and they like to walk fast. Which also helps because, hey, look at that. He's got a daughter, and the daughter is once again making a return. Shabi Maliki, the nurse, who has a green thumb, despite not being this, psychically hypersensitive, which is going to be interesting. But she's good at talking, and she's good at medicine, and that's where it goes. Then we got Mask Punk, somebody I've worked with in the past, and he is basically our sheriff and our cook in the area. So basically, you never want to go for you never want to press randomize until you get an absolute perfect people and such. I just did it enough to have an interesting set of people. So at this point, we're gonna start. Land, and let's see where it takes us, shall we? I've got my new colony optimism going. How about you guys? Good luck settling and protecting your stake of land. Thanks. They seem to like to start you near there all the time. Okay, now they're out here and such. Okay, this is what we've got going on here. Now we check around and see what is in the area. This is an interesting little map, isn't it? If you look at it, it's we got herds of boomalope. There's lots of places for thermal, geothermal. Eventually, these used to matter a heck of a lot more than they do now. This looks like it's just invitation to disaster, if you will. I don't think they're gonna necessarily go crazy and attack us and become a problem. There is this mountain here. We got lots of things to hunt in this general area, which is good. We have ourselves a pretty easy, nice starting off building that we can take advantage of. I will also say that while this place, is that like all steel around there? Oh, steel. Actually, that's silver. Nice. We have lots of interesting stuff going on the map. It's going to be interesting to decide where we go. This is definitely near something here. We could try something along the lines of settling in like at this farthest corner in order to be as protected as possible until people with sapper charges decide to bust through the walls. And this also has a little bit of advantages too. I gotta admit, I kind of. It's not when you have a couple buildings set up already. We're near some other areas. We just have to kind of defend against people who be coming from the north. Lots of trees, things to hunt, lots of resources. The capability of building out this way. I don't know, that place. I mean, it's good. The thing that sucks about it is we start here, so we have to go whoop over to here in order to settle. But I think that settling around in this area, because if you look at it, we've already got ourselves, a decent starting area here. This can easily be converted into a what do you call it? A storeroom / maybe something else. We have lots of like little buildings to start out, and those little buildings to start out save you a lot of time there. Plus, we're around resources, and we can keep ourselves far away from certain sides of the map. So we really just have to focus our attentions on this area, this quandary. And then we can just lay some defenses across these lines. We'll probably harvest this out, and we can eventually move over to here. Plus, hey, look, there's even a steam geyser for that possibility. So I think we may have found ourselves a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, so let's do the whole where the fuck are my colonists. Okay, so That's fine to pick up. That's fine to pick up. Fine to pick up. Everything's fine to pick up. Now we have to figure out who is good and leaky. You don't worry about that. Not even sure what that is. I think it's silver components. Those are good to pick up. The wood is important to pick up. All that was important to pick up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is our Everman Rob, which I'll worry about giving them special jobs in a minute. I think we're gonna go with you're gonna equip that great bow. Our mass punk, a resident shooter, will get the survival rifle, which generally considered the best kind of thing. Sparkles, who doesn't shoot, is a night owl who's probably already annoyed being awake, but we'll fix your schedule eventually. Just equip it, just so for the sake of it. I don't care if you're not violent. It's more like carry it around, makes me feel better. Then we can place it somewhere. And oh, look at this! Our husky is named Xavier. Wow, it seems prophetic, if you will. Okay, so let's set up what we're going to do here. And after I do that, I will set up here. We got wood going on. All this seems is a door. That's a door. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4. You got sleeping spots for a night. You can boom, boom, boom. Which is good. We'll go like that. Then we'll do a wooden door here and here. Zone area, stockpile will be for everything until we can figure out more. And we'll have the first things that are built will be the good old furniture. I actually don't know if this is a good idea, of whether or not they'll be able to sleep the way that I'm hoping that they will be. Maybe. That works. Kind of works. Maybe one person will sleep in another area. We'll have them sleep here until I can figure that out. You could always remove the bed afterwards. But the idea is that we have that set up. Animal sleeping spot designates where animals should sleep. We'll have to set that up as well. But we're definitely going to pay more attention and make sure that they are being taken care of and have their own grazing fields, if you will. So to that regard, I'm just going to say here seems good to me. And for an animal sleeping box, or small dogs, so animal bed fits any animal, which we don't have cloth, we don't have anything. So another animal sleeping spot that maybe we'll try to assign will be in here, and that will be for, I believe you can designate this. We'll just see where Husky or whoever sleeps. And we'll make sure that they have what they need. Okay, so just give me a minute while I manually set all this. Be right back. Okay, back and got everyone basically set up the way I like to, except for I kind of wasn't really paying attention to handlers. So we're gonna have Sparkles. This is your number one job next to research and the crafting you'll eventually do. We don't really have a researcher in the group. That's one of the failings of the team. But construction, and I really don't care if you have any ability to construct, although you are good at construction and repair, because we're not going to be researching quite yet. Growing and all this sort of stuff. Now, let's see what they decide to do. They all pick up their respective weapons. The cows are already humping. That's great. And let's see what everyone is up to. Maliki's already picking up stuff. He's hauling wood. Sparkles is equipping the pistol. Rob is hauling wood to blueprints. Boom. Everyone's doing some stuff. Okay. So they're going to make their way over there. I know this was tempting too to start with in this area, especially if all the stuff we kind of got going over there. I just kind of found this to be a little bit more interesting area to kind of begin with. So that's what we'll do while I'm waiting for them to make their little happy trek here. I will see. We're doing the expand home area. We'll start doing the whole. What are we going to grow? Well, what we're going to grow in the allowed animal area, which I'm going to make down here, which is probably too much. But let's do like that, and that is going to be not potatoes. Heck no. That is going to be hay grass. Hay grass. And that'll also help us figure out animals, because they're going to need to go to the animal area 1, with the exception of him. He's unrestricted. Manage areas. Yeah, animal area 1. And zone that area. Shall we? Expand area for animal area 1. And that is going to be around here. Looks good to me. They're all chopping wood to get some stuff done here. Mass 4 Punk is making the long trek to go pick up some more things. The animals are all starting to make their way here. There's steel. There's lots of stuff they need to pick up, but they'll pick that up over time. It's a long walk. Sometimes you don't really want to have them make that long haul, but I'm kind of okay with it at the moment. Okay, looks like they're taking care of this, and they are planting. Maybe more plantings happening. Okay, beyond that, we gotta look around and see. You can check out the soil. Soil is 85% fertile. Walk speed, fertilization is 100%. Just this area is not as good, if you will. So we are going to say, hey, you. Get your, well, I always feel that's too much. Let's delete that. He's trying to have him build at like slow speed as I get started, because I'm not as fast as I like to be. And we'll do 7x7. It'll be a potato plant. That's okay. This will also be a 7x7 and 7x7. This will have to be a haul off zone. And there we go. One thing I can tell you already is see you later, pals. Pally. 1 in structure. Like I said, I gotta remember to do this, and door. And in there is going to be, could be, you know, I could just make the beds in there. I mean, really, if I'm thinking about it, I could have just made a little bit more room, but I kind of just wanted them close at the start here. But in there, it's a little bit of a ways away from our sleeping area, but I feel like we're going to kind of do like a little bit of houses around here once we have all this stuff, because if we really look at it, when it comes down to orders and chop it down, cherry trees and everything, I mean, look what we got here. We got a few things to do, but they got to make sure plant work, because some people are incapable of plant work. That needs to be put at a higher priority than this. Okay, but this area inside here, structure wise, we are going to put production. Actually, the first thing we're going to do is we're also going to handle the, what's it called, solar generator. Yeah, have it nearby. This place isn't as useful for things here. Not enough wood stored. Yeah, that's fine. The train here can't support this? Why is that? It's because there's things in the way? Is that why? No. Just this mud can't support a solar generator. Good to know. So we'll kind of go like this. And that's good, because from beyond that will probably be a single power station here for production of a, what do you call it? Where is the electric stove? Yeah, because we want the good stuff. Which, then what? Might be close enough like that. Okay. Close enough there. And we'll have the butcher table be like so. Furniture, stools, wood. You may sit down here and here. Wait, which things? Have fun. Yeah, on there. And we're going to also have this area be our starting off social zone. So, yep. Already hunting them bucks. Come on, Mass 4 Punk. You can do better than that. Please don't shoot Rob by accident. And I swear, if they go berserk on me already, I'm gonna be so very annoyed. Yeah. Before I forget, zone area, stockpile zone for animal corpses. Yeah, at the moment we'll just make it that. And we'll just make it clear all preferred corpses of animals. Sounds good to me. Alright, now furniture. Wooden dining chairs. We don't really need everyone to have a dining chair at the start, but certainly can't hurt to have a couple there. We're also going to make ourselves a dumping zone for all this nonsense. Stockpile dumping zone. Well, this area isn't very usable for things. You know what it's really good for? Stockpiling freaking rocks. So this will be for not animal corpses, but it'll be for chunks and all this other stuff. Looks good to me. Okay. All these places have to be built now. Look at this turtle just kind of hanging out. We're kind of trying to kill off the local area around here, so that way we can fence off for maybe for other animals and such. I mean, there's a lot of planting to be done. This bed still isn't finished, and I'm pretty sure somebody's making the trek. Is it Xavier? Okay, Xavier needs to learn obedience pretty much immediately. Release is good. Rescue probably would have helped out a lot earlier, wouldn't it? Always remember Pandaville. It's like remember the Pandaville, remember the Alamo. Okay. And there's still stuff to be hauled here, my friends. And I feel like we need to put a little bit more emphasis on that. He's hauling steel. Leaky's hauling steel. They're getting the job done. There we go. And yeah. No, sorry. All of these things. Let's do P. P. We'll just individually do it. So I can zoom in really close, and then just kind of do it like this, and that's close enough. You can haul that away. And yeah, lots of things are happening. The beds are built, and now we have to check out our work assignments or our restrictions. And we are going to do the classic anything goes philosophy for everyone, with the exception of, I believe, Sparkles. You special snowflake for your own bed. You are a night owl. You don't like being awake during the day, so we're going to switch you up. Pay attention to you. And when it comes to your... I don't know why I'm clicking everything here. When it comes to your schedule, with the sun sets, so like what, here? So you are going to be forced sleep during the daylight hours, because that's what, 6 a.m. to when sun sets, so those at 1400, something like that. And yeah, so that means right now, if it's the way it is, it should be okay. Okay, yeah, I knew somebody would choose it. Wilbur, you had a perfectly good bed. You chose there. That's where you chose to go. Okay, but we got lots of good things. These things are almost built yet, so speed up time. Ba-da-da-da. Sparkles, I feel like you right now could prioritize working on this since I want you to be awake during this time. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be the fun that comes from this start here. A little bit of like, hey, I appreciate you, but I also do not want things like medicine to go to waste or bionic freaking limb. So can you haul things? It's like a scroll all the way down like, can you haul things? Question is, can you haul things? Yeah, you totally can. So you're gonna haul a lot of crap back. And Rob, I know you like to sleep. I think sleep is important too, but I think that hauling up probably these components is going to be very helpful. Who's in a poor mood? Mass 4 Punk. What's the problem with you? Your needs are food. Well, that's because someone left all the MREs downstairs. And we have a dining table, which means we need to stockpile. We're going to have, at the moment, here, another stockpile. And this is just going to be food of any kind. Clear all. Resources, food. And it is preferred. So that way you can eat in there instead. Because you're eating without a table. You barbarian. We need batteries. Makes sense. The story checks out. In fact, the more I think about it, I did not build this particular area in mind with that going on, but that's not a problem because I kind of was like, let's get the shortest thing to electric stove. I don't really want to waste things, so we'll go like so, and we'll make sure that there's connections to them. Like that. Okay. And also, gotta go around the area. Oops, excuse me. We're gonna have to go around the area 3. Claiming areas that aren't ours. Because I don't know if we've put a roof over these freaking places. If there's no roof, then there's a problem. It's hard to tell if there's a roof or not sometimes. Yeah, Sparkles is sleeping. Sparkles is probably really annoyed if her nap getting interrupted. But man, we have lots of wood, and that feels pretty good. Okay, got that all claimed. We good. Okay, so we need to get some more work done on this, on everything there. Everyone else is sleeping, and the silver is kind of being left out here, and so is all the MREs. My God, guys, go pick those up. Sparkles is relaxing socially. That's good. Hey, look, they're all relaxed socially. Uh-oh, Mass for Punk and Sparkles. They're starting to just kind of just think about this. Are you consuming the packaged meal? Go over to the table. No, you're gonna eat there. Whatever. I've given up on figuring out that. You are training. That's fine. Okay. Yay. Believes. Hauling steel all the way from over there. Yeah, it's a long haul from the start here. I love how this is technically not, because we don't have the battery built yet. So it's going to be hard to make that work. That electric stove, obviously, with all of that. I feel like there is not enough emphasis on construction. Because Rob's too busy growing things. Maliki is too busy. What are you too busy doing? Boarding? Being a doctor? Get to work. Yeah, get to work there. And, how's your needs? How you feeling? You got enough rest. You're fine. Go finish building me crap. It's reserved by Sparkles. That's also reserved by Sparkles. I don't know. Can you haul this? that out of there. Nah. Okay, hey, now you're at the start this here. Okay, now you're planting a little bit. That's fine. That is just peachy. Okay, I got a llama just kind of hanging around, which is always kind of cool. Bionic eye. Is there anything left over there that needs to be picked up immediately? And I'm pretty sure the answer to that is these MREs. So we're gonna say, hey buddy, harvesting oak tree, appreciate it, but prioritize hauling that, please. That'd be swell of you. Okay, so we have the basics for things started up. We don't have, we're getting this built there, so yeah, a battery should be built. Now let the cooking begin. Still butcher table, butcher creature, and do forever. Then I'd like for you to cook a fine meal, which I believe you should be able to do. Sorry, do it until you have, let's say 20. Should have plenty of that going on. Need defenses. Oh crap. Rob, married to Ziyal, is having an affair with Sparkles. Okay, I don't know who Ziyal is, and I'm not entirely sure how this happened because Rob's over here. But yippee-ki-yay. Are these all potato plants because I wasn't paying attention? They are. Well, we won't have a potato plant problem now, will we? Yeah, I'm aware of the problem, the ridiculous problem of that. F my life. Okay, and this will also be this one here. Instead of potato plants is going to be, let's say, some corn. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Anyway, need defenses. Visitors. Hey, they want to trade, do they? Well, I'll tell you what. We will love to trade a few, with the exception that the silver needs to get picked up. I know you're cutting a potato plant, and I appreciate that, but you're also our person who talks to these strange visitor men. And without any currency, they're going to be like, well, what's going on here? I don't get it. Okay, yeah, Rob's reharvesting. Or redoing everything here, which is sad, but sure. And who's our number one cook? Our number one cook is Master for Punk. What else is he doing? Oh, he's just sleeping. So he's gonna get to work. Gonna be butchering and break down the electric stove. Yeah. Okay. Did I not claim everything here? I don't think I did. So we're gonna real quick do that. Pardon the pause, but I'll make sure. Can't very well cook the meals unless we have the place claims. There we go. Sorry, I'm doing the very slow way. That must be really annoying to watch. Okay. Alright. And Maliki has got this going on here. Yeah, I know there'll be low food. And now, after this, what's going on with Maker? Your job is to talk. Okay, so you guys got a couple of fine meals, back to survival. You're just go away. You are not useful to me at all. I feel like I haven't done a good enough job in designating that this is the food storage place. Preferred is not the strong enough word. It is going to be important. Yeah. Because these MREs being in there is not doing anyone any favors. Although this has, I mean, it's far away from here, but it's got the potential to be a fridge if we need to be. Okay, Mass 4 Punk. Sleeping. What's your needs like? It's because of how far we have to go. Oh no. And I forgot one of the cardinal rules when it comes to this. They've got to get their joy on. So that means horseshoes must be played. It is essential to the happiness of the colony. So you build a couple horseshoe pins. Doesn't take much. Stargazing. Hey, whatever works for you, man. It's all good. You, Mr. Tortoise, are you bleeding on me? Okay, we have an Alzheimer's tortoise. Okay. Hi. Stressed? Rebuffed by Sparkles. Yeah, it's because Sparkles is in a freaking environment with everyone else, man. Or somebody else. This new colony optimism, I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I do know what's going to last, and it's you getting your butt to work. What? Why are you missing materials? Because you're not butchering? Yeah, do forever. Okay, that makes sense. Need materials. I guess we can't do fine meals because it combines we don't enough berries, so we just need to cook simple meals into that point. So that's on me. Add simple meal, and we'll do that until you have 20, and we'll put that above in priority, and then you get to work. How about prioritize butchering? There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep, eat there, Marie. Then the simple meals are being made. Okay. All of this lovely, lovely wood. And basically the next kind of thing that we're going to work on production-wise is we got to get that simple research bench made. And you know what? I have a feeling it's going to be made out of wood. Just saying. We're not the best researchers. That is been decided. This is Sparkles' room. Until I basically designate that. So really, what's going to happen is, what I'm going to do is that in between episodes, I'm going to do a little bit of floor plan. Like, look at this. See? We got these nice meals being made by people. They're refrigerated. They will spoil in 3 days. So, oh, then we have a fine meal. Ooh, Master Punk. Oh, because we found the milk. He was able to do that. That's good. Is this stove broken down again, or is that just fine? Yeah, it's fine. Power-wise, we're not great, though, because we got to figure out that. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of planning out on what I want to do with the colony between this episode and the next. I hope you guys will join me. And remember the Pandaville. We shall never forget. Never forget! Alright, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Cheers.